I think the package insert on what is in these vaccines without all of the wording that kind of covers it up needs to be addressed. So I don't know any parent that is going to take their precious newborn baby into their doctor's office and the doctor say, hey, we're going to inject with lethal amounts of aluminum and mercury and formaldehyde and aborted fetal cells and who knows what else. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, here, go ahead and have my child and go ahead and do that. If that was the way that the conversation was made, if that was the communication back and forth, I guarantee no parents would actually do it. So informed consent means that you need to know the risks, the benefits, and the alternatives. That is what informed consent is. And so the pediatrician or the provider or the pharmacist, because there's pharmacists that are doing a lot of these injections as well, they need to give the risk benefits and alternatives. I would have never vaccinated my children with any vaccines if I knew back then what I know now. And thank God some of my children are older, and so some of the vaccines, and I didn't do all the vaccines anyways, but if I had known what were in these vaccines and that there's no clinical trials on them to see if they're safe and effective, I would never have put a needle in my child's arm. And so I think parents need to understand, and the driving force for pediatricians and doctors pushing it is incentive on their part. And I think that there's a form of brainwashing involved in this as well, but informed consent means risks, benefits, and alternatives. And I have never heard someone actually get that at a doctor's office before. So we have to get back to that so patients make an informed decision.